Today's discussion, I think you're going to find very practical, because Neville Goddard said that feeling is a secret. Feeling is a secret to what? To manifesting. He actually said that you need to have a feeling first in order to see results. How do we get the feeling, the mood, the attitude that will help draw our manifestations to us and us to what we seek to manifest? How do we create those feelings? That's our very important discussion today. I think you'll find it very beneficial, and I look forward to sharing the details with you today. Welcome back. I've been rereading, contemplating the book Feeling is a Secret from Neville Goddard. And it really emphasizes the need to persuade and convince the subconscious mind in order to manifest our desires. And in doing so, it very interestingly points out, because this book is called Feeling is a Secret, is that our feelings, right, our mood and our attitude determine our results. So we very often will wait for a great experience to be in a happy mood. Neville says through the law of reversibility that it's actually our mood and attitude and feeling that create the actual results we want. Years ago, when I worked as an insurance agent, one of the things they had on the wall that they used to keep people positive, they would say that your attitude creates your altitude. Well, there's a lot of truth to that. And in fact, when we're talking about attitude, mood, and feeling, it's everything when it comes to successful manifesting. Today's discussion, we're going to examine that closely, and we're going to show you steps you can take to enhance your attitude, your mood, your feeling in order to create results. So just as I did in my last video of the 7-day challenge, I'm going to ask you to make results or accomplishments the crucial test of true imagination. I'm going to be reading from excerpts from 4 of Neville's greatest lectures, which include Affirm the Reality of Your Own Greatness, Truth, Law and Assumption, and, of course, Feeling is a Secret. I'm going to invite you to actually apply the information I'm sharing with you. Test it out. Make results or accomplishments the crucial test of true imagination and the processes that will get you there. Like a spiritual scientist, I want you to test out the formulas, test out the processes, and actually apply them in your life. The processes and the way we become conscious of and manifest with feeling that which we desire to see in our lives is based on 3 very important concepts, which I'll lay out here. 1, you must come to believe that you have it already. As is quoted from the Bible, ask believing that you have already received, and you shall receive. Yes, you must believe that you have it now. Not that you will have it, but you must imagine and feel that it is yours now. Another key concept or principle is that we become what we think about. We become what we think about. Quoting from James Allen, "As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he." A third principle, and a very important one that we will emphasize in this study, is we must feel ourselves as that which we desire to experience. Yes, we must feel that it is already ours. So not only do we want to believe that we have received it already and think from it as it, because a man is as he thinks. He becomes what he thinks about, but we must also feel it. And that's what we're going to fully understand through the study. Neville, giving us a marvelous overall understanding, says, the present does not recede into the past, but advances into the future. And notice this. This is essentially how we change our future. A now, which is elsewhere, has for us no absolute meaning. We only recognize now as already, when it is at the same time here. When we feel ourselves into the desired state, here and now, we have truly changed our future. Thus, we see the importance of feeling ourselves into the desired state, that is, our goal as already accomplished, and the feelings that would come with the sense of having it and being it now, if we truly want to change our future. I would now like to include an excerpt from the book, Your Invisible Power. Now, this book is actually by Genevieve Befriend, not Neville Goddard, but her thinking and processes were very much aligned with Neville. She says, if through the suggestions here given, anyone is brought to realize that their mind is a center through and in which all power there is in operation, simply waiting to be given direction, the one and only way through which it can take specific action. This means reaction in concrete or physical form. Then the mission to which this book is dedicated has been fulfilled. Throughout this volume, she emphasizes the need to believe and feel, along with repeatedly thinking about our desire as already ours and the importance of that. So the question arises, how do we do this? How do we feel into our created desire as already being ours? Notice what Neville states here. In the creation of a new way of life, we must begin at the beginning with our own individual regeneration. So we are responsible. It's an individual regeneration that must take place. And there are processes which to accomplish that. And I have given those to you, but I will reiterate one of those primary processes right here and now. It is the alpha brainwave meditation, what Neville referred to as a state akin to sleep. Notice he continues, I find for myself the best state to be one of meditation, a relaxed state akin to sleep, but a state in which I am still consciously in control of my imagination and capable of fixing my attention on a mental subject. It's in that state akin to sleep, that alpha, sleepy, meditative state, that our mind and subconscious mind are receptive. And we take the feeling, the imaginative vividness of already having our desire fulfilled. We believe ourselves right into it and think from it as we imagine it. You can see more on that in my links on visualization, the playlist, on how to get into this alpha state and use the 3 steps mentioned there. In that regard, I'd like to encourage you to go back and watch my last video just a few days ago, which is Manifest, Do This, where I challenged you to a 7-day challenge. Many of you have taken me up on that, and I'm looking forward to your reports. But after watching this video and getting a better understanding of how to manifest and the importance of feeling into it, along with your thoughts and believing you have already received it, perhaps now you will be motivated to take up that challenge and begin practicing it. Again, if you're among those who really want to take action, really understand yourself, and define your highest ideal and concentrate your attention upon this ideal, until you become identified with it. And you can do that through the 3 steps mentioned in the videos. And I will leave that in the description. You'll see the links, and you can follow along in that visualization playlist to get all the details and get started now. Yes, again, test out these ideas. The essential revolution must happen within ourselves. Everything depends on your attitude, your mood, and your feeling, because feeling is the secret. Be ye transformed. How? By the renewing of your mind is the ancient formula, and there is no other. Everything depends upon man's attitude toward himself. Take up this opportunity to be renewed in the spirit of your mind. Put on the new man. The process of making a fact of being, a fact of consciousness, is by the renewing of your mind. You can and will do this if you believe you have received it now. Realize we become what we think about most, and we must feel into it to be real now. If we do so, we will find that we will achieve our goals. Please give a comment and click now if you'd like to get greater detail on how to use the alpha state meditation and apply what you've learned today.